Let's try this one more time. One more time. I can get this right. The cricket is going off. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well during these crazy times. Happy New Year. If you clicked on this video, it's because you kind of want to figure out how to save some money or you want to be more financially smart. You know, I'm 22, going to be 23 this year, but I feel like taking advice from a young person sometimes could be better than an older person. They're like in a different, like they're in a whole different like area than our lives, and I feel like sometimes taking tips from a younger person or at least a person around your age is better because at least like we have the same experience because you know we're both young, we're just trying to live our life, whatever you say. And you know, when I first started working, most of my paycheck was almost always gone like the second I got it. Because I was really irresponsible with my money. I didn't really know where my money was going. I was kind of just always swiping. I was giving away cash. I was buying, shopping, going on the E very often. But I didn't realize what I was doing until I was broke. And I was like, where's my money going? And until one day I realized that I wanted to make a big purchase and I had like no money in my savings. I wasn't even saving money often. And I realized like what's going on, like what am I doing wrong, because I felt like everybody around me had their shit together and I didn't, and it made me so upset. And so when I finally started to get better my money, I realized that these three tips I'm going to share with you guys, these three tips really helped me in the end. I feel like the minute I started doing these more often, the more I realized that my savings was getting bigger and bigger. And I really hope these tips help you guys out. Don't get me wrong, they're not like life-changing tips. They're really small ones, but it's the small things really make the big difference, especially when it comes to your money. So yeah, let's get started with the video. Tip number one is learn where your money is going. I feel like we have this habit where we just tend to swipe our credit card or debit card, we just pay cash, and we don't really realize where our money is going. What really helped me is one day I just sat down, I opened my bank account, and I wrote down every single payment I did for the past month. And that made me realize, hey, where is my money going? I realized that it's going mostly to going out to eat and shopping. Almost all my money was going towards that. And I was like, and I didn't realize that because again, when you're doing it, you don't really realize it until it's in front of you. You're like, whoa, did I really spend that much money on just going out to get fast food or going out to drinks? Like seriously, like why am I spending so much money on that? So what I recommend you doing is you're gonna make two lists. You're gonna have one list and it's gonna be your have to bills. So this category is all the bills that you need to pay to survive, which is like your phone bill, your rent, your car bill, insurance, health insurance, any hospital bills that you actually have to pay, or any credit card bills, groceries, and like entertainment. I put down entertainment there because most of us have Netflix, and honestly, we kind of need that to not to survive, but it's something that we mostly use. And I mean, come on, we all like to watch TV, so I put it down as a have to bill. Then on your other list, you're gonna have your want to bills, and that counts for shopping, going out to eat with friends, getting drinks, and etc. Like extra things that you really don't need to survive. So you're gonna have those two lists, and then you're gonna write down your income, how much you make monthly. So then you're gonna add up your have to bills, you're gonna add up your want to bills. So from your have to bills, you're gonna subtract that from your income. And that amount you're gonna subtract from your want to bills. And you're gonna realize how much your want to bills affects your leftover from your have to bills. And you're gonna realize, wow, I'm using a lot of money on things I really don't need to be wasting money on. And when I did that, I was completely like shook, because I was like, man, am I really spending this much money on stuff like that? Like, and it didn't hit me until I realized and I saw the number. I was like, damn, I'm going out to eat 4 times a week. I'm going out with my friends 4 to 5 times a week. And I'm not telling you you can't go out to eat or you can't go out with your friends. No, obviously you can. But if you're doing it very often to the point where you're not saving money, then you kind of need to change. Going out with your friends once or twice a week is good. It's fine. But you know, there's so many other things you guys can do. Like you guys can go to the beach, not waste money, or you know, have a friend come over and watch a movie, and you guys split on a pizza, and that's super cheap. But once you realize that you're going out to eat and you're spending like $20 just that one meal, especially like 4 times a month, that adds up and it's gonna affect your savings, it's gonna affect your check-ins, and you're gonna see all your hard-earned money go by super, super fast, and it's gonna really hurt you. So I feel like the minute you guys really organize your money and understand where it's going, it kind of makes you, it gives you like a reality check, like, wow, I'm really spending my money on this and this and that. This is like the best tip. I feel like tip number one is the best tip I can give you. If you're going to take out of all the tips I give you today, I recommend doing this so you can just really understand what's going on in your money and what are you really spending your money on. Tip number two is do not let people influence you. And what I mean by that is just because that person bought a new car does not mean you need a new car. If you have a perfectly working car, don't buy a new car. Just because that person got a new purse does not mean you need a new purse. Just because that person got a new shoes does not mean you need new shoes. I feel like in this era, everybody wants to be where everything's trending, you know. You want to have the best clothing, the best shoes, you're in the best new car, the best new technology, the newest phone, but at the end of the day, you don't really need those things. Like, think about it. Like, I had this habit where I was buying new shoes almost every bi-weekly. Like every 2 weeks I was buying new shoes. But I didn't need new shoes. But I was like, oh, I have to get it. I need new shoes. They're the new brand. I was constantly on websites looking at new releases. Or I was creating my new shoes, this and that. And it became to the point where I was spending $80 bi-weekly on new shoes that I didn't even need. They're probably just in my closet. They are just in my closet, just collecting dust. And I feel like I let other people influence me, and like advertisement on Instagram, Facebook, and be like, they show you like new shoes, you have to wear it, everybody's wearing it, and you're kind of like, oh, I need to get it, it's not. But you don't let people influence you. You don't need the newest thing all the time. I'm not telling you can't shop. Of course you can shop, but shopping every week is very, very expensive. Like, I think I think it's better if you shop once or twice a month, and get something you really, really want and really gonna use and enjoy, and know that your hard-earned money is gonna go to something that's not gonna be wasteful. Like, if I could get all the money back from all the shirts, all the jackets, or all the shoes I bought that I didn't really need, I would totally want all that money back, because
I was shopping like crazy in the end, like, and then made me use half those clothes. That's so wasteful and that's so dumb. Like, to think about it, like, I wish I could get that money back because that's ridiculous. So
don't let people influence you. Just because somebody has this item does not mean you need it. You absolutely don't need that item just because they have it. You really don't need it. Everybody has their own lifestyle. Everybody has their own timeline. So, especially like everybody has their own savings, their own checkings, like, and just don't let people think that you need this item when in reality you probably don't. Tip number 3 is learn to say no. Say no is going to be your best friend. Because sometimes we're so influenced by other people that you think you need to say it, or you need to go out, or you need to buy this. No, learn to say no, because sometimes it's okay to go out every once in a while, but if you're going out 4 times a week and you're trying to save for something, trust me, your savings are never going to go up, because you're going to be constantly going out with friends. Don't be like me that was going out 4 or 5 times a week and realizing, whoa, why am I so broke? Because you're going out so often, Emlyn, duh. So don't do that. I 100% don't recommend doing that. Learn to say no. It's okay to say no. I feel like some people feel so like pressure to say yes and always go out. No, don't always have to feel like you have to go out. Say no. Stay home. Like, staying home is so much fun, especially during these times. Like, stay home. You don't constantly have to be going out, because especially nowadays, a lot of things are so expensive. Like, one dinner can cost you up to $27 just for you, and that's insane. The minute you realize what your priorities are, it's going to be really, really easy to understand, and how to understand your money and how to save your money. Because I feel like if you don't really have a clear idea of what you want and what you want to save on, you're just going to keep you're going to constantly be spending money recklessly. But the minute you have a good idea of how much money you really earn, how much money you have, and how much money you want to save up, you start to understand, like, you start to double think things like, oh, should I really buy that? Should I really go out to eat when I have food at home? Or maybe, do I really need to go out and get drinks when I just went out yesterday? Maybe I shouldn't, Become more, like, cautious of your money and of your decisions. And again, I'm not telling you guys like you have to have like a super boring life. No, everything in moderation. You know, you don't need to buy expensive things all the time because sometimes, you know, you don't really need them, like I said. So I hope you guys take these tips, and I hope you guys, you know, use it in your life, and I hope you guys, it really helps you guys, you know. I know right now like saving money is really crucial during, especially during these times, but I hope these things help you guys. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next Friday. Bye.